I think any person who is interested in our democracy should be sad about events in Parliament for the last couple of days, especially what happened in Parliament yesterday. It was an attempt at constitutional, we call it constitutional coup d'etat for a cross session. I mean, the majority members of Parliament, even without the required numbers to form a quorum, not to do business, but to form a quorum to take a decision for the Speaker of Parliament, the Federal Speaker of Parliament, to descend from the chair of the speakership, join his colleagues on the floor of Parliament, be counted, and then move up to go and say he's not part of the decision. A start for Ghana's democracy. Because clearly, the framers of the constitution know the reason why they put it there, that anytime the speaker is not there, the first deputy speaker must take over. And that article was actually rightly read by the acting clerk of parliament. That's Order 13.2. That states that when the Speaker of Parliament is unavoidably absent, the first deputy speaker must take over. And that he takes on the responsibilities, duties, and responsibilities of the speaker. When you take on the responsibilities, you take on the powers of the speaker. One of the things the thing is that even though you are a member of parliament, you all bow to the mace that sits in front of you. You know who become a member of parliament, but you are the speaker at that time. When you are the speaker at that time, the speaker loses his or her right for votes. The person who loses their votes do not join in making the numbers to make the votes. One clearly, our constitution in Article 104 states that for a major decision like this to be made, there should be more than half of members. So when you descend down to join the members, then be there and let us know that there's no speaker. And today, the shocking part, I mean, I feel so sad as a first timer. I feel so sad for a learned person like the first deputy speaker to descend so low as to make a statement that a deputy speaker is not a speaker. When Order 7 of our constitution clearly defines who a speaker is. Say a speaker or Mr. Speaker includes the member presiding at a sitting. So he's clearly a speaker. If he's not a speaker, how does he sit in the chair yesterday and declare the decision of his boss, the Speaker of Parliament, as illegal, as unconstitutional, and then turn that decision and then turn out to say he's not a speaker when he's been put into the sword, when we have made it clear to him that what he did was unconstitutional. So the only way for him to get out was to say he's not a speaker. So in a nutshell, yesterday and today is a sad day for Ghana's democracy. And all we well-meaning Ghanaians must rise up for us to defend our constitution. Because as the minority chief whip said, when the sink shifts, all of us in it, we are not interested in sinking the ship. All that we are interested in that the government must do the needful, do the little consultations, reduce the hardship that this budget is going to incur on Ghanaians. And we are prepared to collaborate with the government if they come to the terms that all of us agreed. In fact, for the meeting that the minority had with the majority, I mean, leadership, as far as leadership is concerned, we agreed on some consensus. All that we were left was the e-levy. So they should be prepared to shift their posts. Let's shift their posts for the benefit of Ghanaians. So democracy has actually been on the pilage yesterday and today. And it's so sad that democracy that we are all fighting for. We saw the majority MPs jubilating over imposition of hardship on Ghanaians. That is what makes democracy sad. Because political democracy and the democracy that we do means nothing if the welfare of our people is not guaranteed. And we must look out for economic independence, not the charade that we saw in Parliament yesterday, and not the near pillage of the constitution that the first deputy speaker tried to interpret for all of us. It's a sad day for Ghana's democracy.